Hey YouTubers, I'm Gary. This is my first video, and this goes out to all the people that absolutely love movies. I just want to tell a little bit about me. About, not really me, but, just some of the movies I love, and the movies that are must-see movies. So some of them are what I grew up with, and some of them are just movies I love to watch over and over again. The first one is called The Sandlot, made in 1993 by David Evans, who also was the writer of another great film called Radio Flight. Well, I don't know if you think it's awesome, but I absolutely loved it growing up with it. Sandlot is set in the 1960s, where about these kids that just absolutely love baseball, and just all they thought about was chicks and stuff. It's just what we grew up like. Just when you just have a good gang, a good gang of friends and stuff. And I still think about my mates when I had when I was a kid. But I love this movie. It's funny. It's just it's just a good watch. It's also a really good family movie. So if you got kids or anything, just get them to watch it. Great movie, love it. Second movie is The Goonies. Oh, who doesn't love The Goonies? I just brought this on Blu-ray the other day. I already have it on DVD. But I just wanted an upgrade. But I was very disappointed because the actual, the quality of the Blu-ray isn't all that much better than the actual DVD. It's still very grainy, but you have to think about when it was made as well. It's made in 1985. I think Richard Donner, who also made the Lethal Weapon movies. Oh no, it's just one of those great movies that you have to watch. If you haven't watched it, I don't know anyone that hasn't watched it, really. My third movie, my pick would be Porky's. Porky's was made in 1982, so it was like a year before I was born. But this is a great movie. It's, what's it like? It's like the olden day American Pie. So, these teenagers that what they want to do is just lose their virginity. But there's some memorable scenes in it that you won't forget. Like there's a shower scene that will make you laugh. Like seriously, like don't drink too much because you probably pee yourself. It's that good. Third is Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands made in 1990 by Tim Burton, who also made Beetlejuice. But my favourite Tim Burton movie is Edward Scissorhands. I thought this was a magical movie. Like every scene in it, man, it just made me think that it was a masterpiece. Like even when I was little, this made me really enjoy, Johnny Depp. It just made me love everything in movies. It's funny because when I was younger, and even still now, I always think, how the heck did he ever go to the toilet? Like that'd be pretty painful, wouldn't it? But no, it's a good movie. Johnny Depp and Renee Ryder. I still love this movie, and this is a movie that I am going to be showing my kids when I have kids. All right. Fifth movie is What's Eating Good but Great. What's Eating Good but Great was made in 1993, starring Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio, Juliette Lewis, who's from Dusk to Dawn. Great movie. But the thing I loved the most about this was Leonardo DiCaprio's acting in it. Like, if you might not know, but Leonardo DiCaprio went into a mental institution for retarded teenagers. He did it for a few days, and just to pick up on how they acted, and just some of the actions they did. So I thought that was pretty amazing to hear at that. And I don't know, it's this movie. I love every single character in it. I've watched this movie so many times, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to watch it a lot more too. Alright. My next movie is from my favourite director of all time, Quentin Tarantino. Oh, this was made in 1992. It was Quentin Tarantino's first movie. Some of the people in this movie are Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Chris Penn, Michael Madison. Michael Madison's also been in movies like Free Willy. And like Kill Bill Volume 2. I think it might have been Volume 1. Yeah, Volume 1 as well, I think. But what I love about Quentin Tarantino's movie is, it's even from his first lot to now, still, his main focus is on his dialogue. And I know some people just, absolutely hate Quentin Tarantino movies, or they love them. And I love them more because of the actual dialogue and just the story that is in each one of them. It's like, this guy, he truly is a genius of movie making. And he knows his stuff. There's another YouTuber on here that I absolutely love watching his movies, and that is coolduder. And I don't know, I just think of Quentin Tarantino because that's the way how he talks and the passion that he has for Quentin Tarantino, and he knows his stuff. So high five to coolduder. And it's just amazing. Well, okay, my next movie is True Romance. True Romance is 1993. I forgot who directed it, but another movie that Quentin Tarantino he wrote it, actually. He wrote this, and I'm pretty sure the actual money that he made from this movie, he brought the red Cadillac that is in Pulp Fiction. I don't know, it's another movie I've watched over and over again and love every single thing about it. The cast is just amazing. It's Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken, Christian Slater, and Patricia Arquette. Like, every single one of those people are just truly amazing actors, and I'd watch anything with those guys in it. Alright. The next movie is what I think is one of the best Heath Ledger movies of all time. A lot of you people will not know about it, especially if you're not living in Australia, but it's called Two Hands. Two Hands was made in 1999, and this is seriously a must movie. Like, even if you buy it from, I think you might be able to buy it from Amazon or even YouTube, but this is a must Australian film. Heath Ledger does an amazing job, and he's a great actor anyway. He's one of the best actors for Australia, I reckon. But this movie's got action, it's got humour, and probably one of the best bank robbery scenes, and the most funny scenes that you will see in any bank heist movie. So try to get out there, get this movie. It's absolutely good. I absolutely give it 2 thumbs up. One of my favourite Aussie movies. Next is Romeo and Juliet, 1996, by an Australian director, Baz Luhrmann, who also did Strictly Ballroom and Moulin Rouge. I think that's how you say it. Truly beautiful movie. Love this movie. Claire Danes. It's the movie that I think of Claire Danes the most. She was great in the movie Broke Down Palace. It's a true story. But Romeo and Juliet, I just loved so many parts in this movie, like from how they call they call guns swords. And some of the scenes that just Baz Luhrmann absolutely did an amazing job with catching the colour, catching great scenes, and every single character in it was amazing. Leonardo DiCaprio, I would probably say this is probably after What's Eating Good but Great, it'd probably be my 3rd favourite, actually, of his movies. Alright. Next movie is Crank. A lot of you might not think too much about Crank. It was made in 2006, and I just want to say, oh, what did I really love about this movie? Like, this movie was just amazing filmmaking. Like, the guys that made this movie, like, that filmed it, were going around on rollerblades, you know, and just filming, going around in and out of hallways and stuff. That's how they get some of the awesome camera shots that you see in this movie. Jason Statham, I reckon he did an awesome job. Amy Smart, yeah, she was good. But I have to say, Crank High Voltage was a pile of rubbish. This movie is really good. Like, I absolutely loved it, and I recommend it. If you haven't watched it, watch it. What else is there? I Am Sam. I forgot what year it was when it came out, but I think it was. I'm pretty sure it might have been 2001. But one of the things I love about this is just the way that Sean Penn acted in this movie. I know. I actually really thought that he was, he was retarded, and just some of the stuff. There's some of the scenes in it that he did so well that seriously, it made me cry in this movie. Like, I don't care what you all think. Like, I love my movies, and I don't care if I cry in a movie. But the scene where he actually falls down the steps, he actually really fell down the steps, and it was just one of those parts that just really worked in the movie, and I'm glad they kept it in there. Okay. My next movie, and I have to say, Kevin Smith is definitely my second favourite director of all times, and it sucks to hear that he's going to stop directing movies and making new movies, because I reckon he's amazing, truly amazing, and he has a talent. He seriously he has got talent, and it's Clerks 2. This movie I was expecting so much from, and it gave me everything I wanted from it. Mate, I don't know, this movie, it made me laugh like anything. It really did make me laugh. It's one movie that I don't think I'll ever get sick of. I love this movie. Some scenes in it that just made me laugh, some parts that made me turn away. Like the donkey scene. Still find it hard to watch. What else is... another Leonardo DiCaprio movie is The Basketball Diaries. It's based on the true story of a poet, it's just... But it's talking about his those hard times he had when he was young. It's also got Mark Wahlberg in it, who I reckon did an amazing job. And this movie's also got that scene where he comes in and shoots up the classroom. And it's just one of those movies that your mind always goes back to, from when you hear about a school shooting and stuff. And I absolutely love it. Leonardo DiCaprio did an amazing job. Some of the scenes in it, I was blown away with his acting. Like, I love his early work. I really love Leonardo DiCaprio's early work. Some of his newer stuff is not so good, but I really did like Shutter Island. But this is just one movie that really, really messed with my emotions. Like, it was like had everything in it. So those are some of my favorite must-see movies.